everybody. So I wanted to share my God story with you today, and gosh, there are so many different things I could talk about, but let me try and keep it simple. Sometimes that's hard for me to do. But I grew up in the United States in the Midwest, and as a kid, honestly, I didn't really have any interest in being a Christian. I didn't grow up that way. I had some of that influence in my life, but not a ton. I kind of thought being a Christian was lame. I thought Christian people were kind of lame. Sorry, I thought they were a little bit boring and that sort of thing. So it wasn't really part of my plan to give my life to God and live my life the way I do now, but He's awesome. I wish I would have known then what I know now, and I would have joined up a whole lot sooner. So anyway, I will never forget the day I was attending college. I was going to university at a university in Indiana, and I had just had a really, really rough week. In fact, I had been, oh my gosh. You know that would have to happen. That would have to happen right now, right? Anyway, so I had had a rough week and I was feeling down on myself. There was some stuff I was involved in on campus. I was a part of a sorority. There was some stuff I was involved in on campus. Let's just say some unsavory activities, okay, to keep it like clean for you, for Facebook. Anyway, and I had just seen somebody walk past me. I thought we were friends. I thought we had a good time together, but I saw this person at a place called the SRSSC, which is like a workout center on campus. And this friend of mine, someone I thought was a friend, totally ignored me, did not even acknowledge me. We had just been out together the night before, and he acted like he didn't even know me. And I'll never forget, I stopped when I heard a voice, and it was a voice on the inside of me, but I'm telling you, this voice was so loud, even though it was a voice on the inside of me. And I realized that this had to be my Creator, that it had to be the voice of God, because at that point I was kind of dabbling in some on-campus Bible, study kind of things. And anyway, I knew it was God's voice. Like I'm telling you, it wasn't a voice I could hear with my ears, but I knew it on the inside. And He said to me, He said, "Have you had enough?" He said, "Are you ready for a change? Because if you're ready for a change, I'm here to help you." And I'm telling you, because God knows us through and through, and I know that now, He was totally reading my mail, because in that moment I felt so deflated. I felt so just like, where is my life going? I knew that the things I was doing with my life were not good. They were not getting me anywhere. My activities with sorority sisters and things like that, just not good. So in that moment, I knew that God had my number, and I knew that He was talking to me. And I remember I actually stopped and thought to myself, Brigit, God is talking with you, because I hadn't heard His voice like that before. So I totally grabbed onto that, and actually, it was in the fall. I walked back to my sorority house that very night, and you know what? I just knew that things would be different, and things were different for me. I actually stopped the party scene. I stopped doing all the crazy things I was doing. My friends thought I had lost my mind. I'm not kidding you. For me, I just had to cut that part out of my life cold turkey, because God so nailed me right where I was and said things to me that only He would know. So I knew it was Him talking to me. And you know what? If I don't say this, I'm not taking advantage of a good opportunity. God is He's so good, and He's so practical, and He knows you through and through, and He can do the same thing for you. Like, I am not special. Yes, I am special, but I'm not more special than you are, because He created you. And just like He did for me, He can do for you. He totally pulled me out of everything I was involved in. He helped me get my life in order, because if I would have continued doing the things I was doing at that time, I would have started getting bad grades, and just things would have been falling apart for me if I just continued on with the same old thing. And He can just do the same thing for you. It doesn't matter what you're going through. He can totally help you.